Hi, this is Namrata here. I'm making this video to let you know about what is the impact of your lifestyle onto your health. So, as of we know that quality of our life basically depend on what lifestyle we follow, what food we eat. So nowadays, malnutrition, unhealthy eating, stress, your alcohol habits, smoking habits, this has become dominant part of our life. Also, add on to this, there's an emerging competition at our workplace. We are overworking, and the cherry on the top of the cake is like we people are taking medications without prescription. So it's my humble request to everyone, please take medications with prescriptions only, because you might google out your symptoms, you might get medications that you have to take, but it won't tell you that what ill effects it is going to have on your body. So you might not get the ill effects exactly after having that medication, but in later part of your life it may emerge anyhow. So please take medications without prescription. So today in this video I'm going to share you some tips why our grandparents in 1940s used to be more healthier, happier, and they used to sustain more life than what compared to us what we are living right now. Like they were 105 years old, 100 years old, and we just live till 80. That is the maximum we live, is what I think. So why our life is more unhealthier than that, and why their life is more healthy? So there are basic 2-3 few things that you need to know. Is like, first, they all used to sit together and have their food. Like 7 o'clock they used to have their breakfast, 12 o'clock they used to have their lunch, 4 o'clock they used to have their tea, and night 7 o'clock they used to have their dinner. So by 10-10:30 everybody used to sleep in their house. So their life was more disciplined, their body was accustomed to these things. So now we have lost this discipline. This discipline actually helped them to keep their waistline slim. Also, the food wastage which was taking place was very minimal. So we need to bring about this discipline back to our life. Now you people might be thinking that everybody has different job timings at our place, so how we can manage having food together? So for initial stages you don't sit together for eating, but individual person should put this discipline to themselves first. Like if you are 4 people at place, so you 4 individually should manage your own dietary timings, your own dietary habits. So putting out discipline and customizing your body is the first thing you need to start to do to yourself. Now what to eat and what not to eat is the second point. So what used to happen is like, our ancestors used to eat the remnant of the afternoon part at the night. They used to cut and chop the fresh vegetables and put into it. So whatever food they used to eat was freshly prepared. So this is what we are lacking nowadays. We have takeaway things, we have ready to eat packets. So this ready to eat packets are with preservatives, so wherein these preservatives have ill effects on your body. The third thing is like dining out. So we dine out 3 days in a week, like Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays we dine out. So earlier this dining out option was not at all available. So also the number of cuisines or number of options we have right now, that was not available for our grandparents. So whatever calories you consume nowadays are very more than whatever calories they used to consume at home. Have you ever observed whatever calories you have it at home are comparatively very less compared to the calories which you have in hotels or what? So the first thing or few things I'm going to share with you people, what all you can add on to your life to make your lifestyle better. It's not like that you have to do this all things together. Like you'll do it together today itself, tomorrow you'll get tired following that. So don't do like that. Go easy with your body and go easy with your health. Try to adapt one thing simultaneously. So the first thing is your diet. So what all you can do in your diet is like, you can have a good healthy diet, a balanced diet you can have. Wherein in a balanced diet you need to have carbs, you need to have protein, you need to have veggies, you need to have fruits, you need to have small amount of dairy into it. So this makes your diet complete diet or a balanced diet, wherein you will get all macro, micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, phytochemicals, everything. So the next thing is what is like dining out. You can reduce the amount of dining out if possible for you. Not completely break it down, but you can slowly reduce it out. So like if you are dining out in the night, reduce the calorie which you are taking in the afternoon. So try to compensate the calories what you are taking. Like if you are taking more amount of calories in the afternoon, reduce the calorie what you are taking at the night. Now the second part is your exercise, which is missing out in today's life. So what exercise you need to follow? So basically, people tell me that while coming from job, I walk from station to my home for about 45 minutes. So let me tell you people, this is not your exercise. This is where you're exerting your body. You have already exerted your body in the morning time for the whole day during workout, and now again you are exerting your body. So the good time to do exercise is in the morning. And exercise means not lifting up the weight or going out and jogging strenuously. So that is not an exercise, wherein you can just give a 45 minutes walk to your body. Slowly increase the speed, don't jog, slowly increase the speed. After some time you'll feel your lower palm or your lower foot is getting warm. So that is the time where your body has started burning its fat. So this is the time where you can give a small amount of exercise to your body every morning. Then comes the sleep. So why sleep is important? So if you sleep at night time, according to Ayurveda, from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, it is the time where your body is rejuvenating. That is, it is regenerating new cells. So if you sleep that time very well, your cells which are being made are more healthier compared to what they are be during daytime sleep or somewhere there. So basically, night sleep is more important. You can't compensate your night sleep with your day sleep. So sleep is the basic of life. If you spoil that or if you disturb that, you get mentally as well as physically disturbed. And if you are mentally and physically disturbed, you are no more an healthy individual. So this is the basic fact about your sleep. So you can't compensate it. Like you can't tell me ki, if I don't sleep at night, I sleep for the whole day and I compensate the sleep. So this is not right way. Then comes your alcohol and your smoking habits. So smoking basically reduces your mucus secretion. Now this mucus secretion has your normal flora or bacteria which are good bacteria for yourself. So it will stop the invasion of the bacteria which are coming from outside into your body. So if you reduce this mucus secretion, the invasion of bacteria which is coming from outside will not be regulated or will not be hampered. So second is the alcohol. If you take alcohol, your body treats it as a toxin. So it will try to eliminate that toxin first and then it will digest your food. So if your food remains for longer duration of time in your stomach, it will get converted into fats. So you might get belly fats, your liver might become fatty and you might have fatty liver diseases later on. So avoid taking alcohol. And the last most important thing is your emerging technologies. I have seen n number of parents practicing this worst habit of making their child sit at one place, putting on the TV, putting on the YouTube and feeding them so that they don't have to run behind their child. But what you people are doing is like, you people are telling them to watch TV. So their brain is completely concentrated onto that YouTube channel or TV. So they are not letting their brain to produce the hormones which are required for their digestion. That signaling process is completely hampered. So as of we know, our digestion first starts from our mouth. It mixes with our saliva breaks down the food and then we ingest it. So many people have indigestion problem because they don't completely digest their food. Like our grandparents used to say is like you have to chew the food 32 times. So we used to make fun of that. Itna kaun chabate baithega khana. But it is true. When you chew your food very much, so what happens? Your amylase gets secreted and your food gets digested here completely, so that it will help you to do the further digestion very easily. So it is not only true with the children, it is also true with the adults, because with one hand we have our food and with one hand we scroll our Facebook and Instagram accounts. So please avoid that. When you're having food, completely concentrate onto your food. Later on you have time for your Instagram things. So this was the thing which I wanted you people to share. Also, one thing I wanted to tell you that I have observed many people during this quarantine period making healthier food, even pizzas and vada pav at home itself. So you can make this junk food at your home, wherein you will consume less calories compared to whatever you are eating outside. So you can have a healthy eating habit at home also. There's nothing like that you can't make this food at home and you can't eat it. So dieting doesn't mean you have to quit some food or you have to stop eating some food which you like. Dieting is basically wherein you have to eat healthy, you have to have healthy eating habit. So I am sharing this video actually to tell you this ki don't be in a hurry to follow a simple diet or do dieting directly. I am like, first of all, you adapt your lifestyle, you try to bring some changes into your lifestyle, and then try to have some diet. Or else what happens, in hurry, we try to take some diet from a dietitian, we follow it for 1 month or 2 months, and later on we can't follow it because our cravings or our lifestyle, we have not change a bit also. So first change your lifestyle, discipline your body, customize it, and then go for certain diet that will help you follow your diet easily. And Indian food is the most healthiest food, which will give you all types of nutrients in your food. So don't rush for any exotic foods to get your nutrients. You can have your Indian foods, which will give you ample amount of nutrients that is required for your body. So I think you should give it a try for this 1940s diet. As on in our daily life, to seek an adventure, we give try to n number of things. So what I feel is like, let us give it a try. So I'm done with the thing. So if you have any questions or queries related to whatever I have spoken this video today, you can DM me on my Instagram. Also take care, stay healthy and eat healthy.